thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back to the Thrift Store Rundown's Odyssey to the Oscars, celebrating the Academy Awards by doing what we've been doing for the past 8 years now, bringing them home to you on a budget. Something's like a box of chocolates, especially if you thrift my way. You never know what you're gonna get. One day you could be walking through the aisles of your local thrift store, bored stiff, and the next day you could come across something like this and let it go. Which one guy did, to my great astonishment and obviously greater gratitude. I saw a guy on the phone talking about the AFI, the American Film Institute. I thought to myself, what does he know about the AFI? So I walked over to the other side of one of the shelves at Unique to see what he was talking about, and this is what he was talking about, which as far as I'm concerned, is indefensible for any and every Hollywood bargain hunter and any Hollywood buff with enough to splurge under the northern or southern sun. The American Film Institute Desk Reference, the complete guide to everything you need to know about the movies, with an introduction by Clint Eastwood. This was picked up for $3.99. It's produced by the Stone Song Press, published by DK Books, and co-authored by spouses Melinda and George Ochoa. The guy let this book go so that I can pick it up and share it with you. We may never know each other, but if he ever sees this, he has my everlasting gratitude. Guys, I think you know how much we like certain things thick. And this book is a real beaut inside and out. So I think it's incumbent upon us to read the About This Book section so you get a really firm grasp of the info you're getting here, which I'll do my very best to summarize. From jump, this book is divided into 6 parts. Movie history, movie basics, movie crafts, people in film, the films themselves, and sources. And they're all laid out in this very section here, with certain sidebars to be on the lookout for. Obviously, we gotta start with Academy Award winners from the very first ceremony in 1927 all the way to 2001. As you see throughout, we have here full color, black and white, film stills, in front of and behind the camera, of all these Oscar winners and nominees. Oh, but this goes far deeper than that. If you really want to be basic, I would summarize the book like this. It is part biography of some of the greatest silver screen legends that ever lived. It is part bibliography, if you will, of some of the all-time best features and the best eras of the golden age of Hollywood, which I still say is still ongoing. It is part dictionary with helpful, expanded, expansive glossaries of film terms, creative and technical, from writers and directors to actors and actresses, and composers and directors of photography, I should say. If a book excites me this much, I obviously flub up a bit. Then again, blame my autism and my speech impediment. Anyway, I guess you could also say it's part dictionary in terms of the memorable quotes featured in here as well, which have their own section. You'll also find many a great random quote from films, and of course filmmakers, and of course actors and actresses in sidebars all throughout this book. I wanted to keep it as current as this book was published during its time frame, then current. So somewhere around 2001, 2002. Anyway, we move on here to sources of information. This book also being part Rolodex, if you will, of production companies, major motion picture studios, organizations for the preservation of motion pictures, classic and otherwise, guilds and unions, libraries and research centers, museums, archives and libraries, film and entertainment bookstores, educational programs, non-degree programs, production services, you name it, it's all in here. They might be color-coded, they might be divided into subjective lists of some of the all-time best films. Of course, if we're talking the AFI, the top 100 funniest films, the top 100 films of like the last century. They could be, well, not that subjective, but that's just the basic summary, as basic as I can make it on what you're getting in here. And not to mention Clint Eastwood's introduction and original essays by 4 luminaries in cinema: Martin Scorsese, Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote, Janet Leigh, and Jack Valenti. The American Film Institute Desk Reference is the most complete one-volume source of information about movies and the people behind them. Comprehensive, informative, and visually appealing, it's the perfect companion for anyone interested in movies, whether you're an aspiring filmmaker, a Hollywood insider, or a regular at the local multiplex. It's both fun to browse and easy to use, and it retails at, $40 in the US, $60 in Canada, and I got it for $4. What more can be said? Without question, one of the top 5 bargains in the year that I picked this up for sure, and maybe one of the top 10 bargains in the entire 7-year history of TSR. 5 out of 5 claps. This book does more than show you the money. It really is worth its weight in gold. Enjoy the Oscars tonight, and please do think fondly of us when you ask yourself, how do they do that the next time you watch a silver screen classic come to life before your eyes? Chances are, you'll find the answer you're looking for, and then some. Right in here. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.